Welcome to Framework Fortune and welcome back Framework Fortune community. I'm your host Ben and we've got a co-host, H&H Trader, over there somewhere on the other side of the screen. What's happening, buddy?
Not much, man. Another crazy day in the market. Felt real broke today.
Definitely was an interesting day, another pullback day, so it's time for the last strip. Go ahead and dive into the SPY, into this pullback we're having. So this is the one time I said I didn't want to say it, and I didn't say it, and we've pulled back all the way down to the 463. It is trying to hold that 10-day moving average, but still in a pretty clear downtrend. You can see on the 5-minute. So with tomorrow being Friday, I'm expecting this to probably drop some more. I mean, maybe we rebound because it's been 5 red days in a row. Although these two are pointing upwards, I don't know. This pattern's actually kind of mind-boggling to have those 2 red candles. And what do you call that pattern?
We call that hopes and dreams.
That kind of looks like a spinning top or like a UFO or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is what we look like on the daily chart. And if you just look from here, from where we rebounded all the way up to here, the next support level is 454. So
Bro, if this thing hit 500, I'm going to give up on the stock market.
Man, I don't know. This is a very steep uptrend this time, like steeper than normal. Like it's pretty much went straight up over the last couple of weeks. And now it seems to be like it may be starting to go straight down. There's a lot of space, too, before that 50-day. Same area, though, 450 as support. So this may not be the crash of crashes, but I think we are going to see some type of pullback to that 450 area. Maybe towards the end of next week, and then we might see it rebound again. Although we are in November, it's getting towards the end of the year. You know, people got to sell those stocks for taxes purposes and
yeah, be careful with the watch sale.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's going to be some weird stuff happen because it's the end of the year. But anyway, enough of this crazy SPY and its unpredictableness. What did you trade today? You traded, well, you didn't trade today because it was a bank day.
I just have some on my watch that I can go over. You know, EVGO is one of those that I had faith in, but I lost it, but it ended up bouncing back through there. I just don't like it. It just is too unpredictable.
Yeah, I did trade it today. Not very much. I just jumped in 10 shares. This little curl up right here, this little U shape. I saw that break, saw it come up, come back down, and confirm that support. And jumped in at 1690, and then I sold that 10 up there at 1762. So it was only $8-9 profit. I did continue all the way up to 1975, but taking all day to really move, $2-3 for this stock when we just saw it rip.
You should have put a trailing stop on it.
I just didn't want to take any losses today. Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty high up at this point because it basically filled this gap, so it may be done. It may have to pull back. Because it's going to hit that gap back there, that wall of resistance or ceiling. Yeah, I'd say it's going to be a pullback tomorrow. It could try to break 20. Maybe it tries to break 20 at market open or something, but I'd be very wary of it.
Yeah. What did you end up trading?
Well, that was one of them, the EVGO. And then I got in PPSI. PPSI had that nice rip the other day, but I saw it starting to make its trend line there in pre-market when I was starting to stream, and I was like, okay, it's testing the trend line, it's holding up here, and after it made this little indecision candle there.
What did you base that trend line off of? Oh, okay. I was looking, I was like, where is that trend line going?
Probably off the 1 minute. That's where I think I actually had it at. Yeah, see, off the 1 minute. This is a little, it wasn't the best trend line, but it started climbing up there, and you can see on the 1 minute where I got in there 3 different entries. I just kind of added on the first little test, and then when that second one held up, I added 20 more, and then when it started pushing up again, I added 10 more. So I only had 40, but it just climbed right up this trend line nicely. It gave a little bounce back off a 9, and I sold the whole thing. I think I had a stop loss in right under here.
Yeah, it kind of spooked me today. I was watching it as well. It's just, it was so choppy.
Yeah, it was choppy. It was a lot of range for this price of stock for the trend line. If we go back into the 5 minute, these 5-minute candles actually are pretty nice. Like that one's 832 up to 893. That's a 70-cent candle. That's probably about 60. And then the downside candles, you're looking at 30 to 60 cents. And then when it did
Yeah.
finally crack, that was a huge drop. That was 9.81 all the way down to 8.88.
Well, yeah, that's what I was scared of, because for it to be chopping around with that kind of float, being that low of a float,
Yeah.
that was so much indecision.
Yeah. I just, every time it would make a new support level, I just kept moving my stop loss up. So it came up to here and I just put it right there below that pre-market high. And then it had that pop up, and then I put it right there, and then I got stopped out. So $38 there. Made it 46 for the day, but I'm still in STRN. This was a swing I took yesterday when I was not able to do the live stream because of all my upload speed issues. I did see this climbing. It IPO'd 3 days ago, and I got in there looking for it to break out yesterday. It didn't ever hit my stop loss, so I held it. And I've held it all through today because it just never came back down. It kept showing little streaks wanting to pop up to that $5 area. And you can see that triangle where it broke out towards power hour up to 5. And currently another little flag there in after hours of that 522. So I'm up $66 on that one so far. But I'm trying to see what this flag is going to do right now in after hours, before after hours closes. But I'm not going to hold this into tomorrow, not into Friday with all the unpredictableness, so I'm going to lock this out. So it'll be basically 3 green trades, a couple small ones, but altogether about $100 as long as it doesn't crash on me here. But I'm ready. That's why I got the TIF set to good till canceled, auto send. I'm ready to jump out of it at any time. Other than that though, that's all I traded.
Nice. I did have a couple on my watch.
Okay.
One that popped up was NUZE.
NUZE.
Yeah, they got Walmart news.
Oh, not Walmart news.
Yeah. So it popped up today from 95. What is it? $1.93 up to the 7s. Basically, their products are going into Walmarts all over the country.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't even see this because this is one of them cheaper price ones. By the time I got done with the trade, it probably was just hitting my scanners.
This is what I wanted to see. Something that's getting up to $5, getting out of that $1, $2, $3 range, and then holding around the 5.
Yeah, it did hold its gains there. It looks like half of it. Well, more than half actually, quite a bit.
Yeah, the halfway point of that whole rip was I think 475, 480 something. So as long as it holds that 480, I'm gonna be looking at it for tomorrow.
Yeah, 200 days at 425. So even if it drops to there, you could get a bounce off of that. I like it now that's above the 200, but even if this is what showed up on my scanners, I still wouldn't have traded it this morning because it'd have been below the 200.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's got the Walmart news, and that's only 17 million in float. So yeah, that's good. That could be a
low
good
float. So definitely stick that on the watch.
Yeah.
The next one is BKKT.
Oh yeah, BKKT. I've been watching.
I like the setup on this one. It looks like it's going into another flag. And also look at that daily chart. All that sell off, it's got to get some green at some point.
Yeah, what's that? 8 days in a row red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is also we're at $25, so we pulled halfway back. It's a 50% retracement. Same as there when it did it. It had a pop up. So yeah, got that doji star almost.
The crazy thing is it got news as it was selling off. It got news that it was adding Ethereum to its ecosystem or whatever. And then it had more news of today.
So they got some price targets.
They got they got hooked up with Starbucks. Starbucks is now accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that was their other news. So I was like, man, this thing's been sinking. I guarantee you this thing's gonna reverse.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying to. So tomorrow, all it's got to do is just break over 2650 basically, and it could start running again.
The next one I had on watch was Blink, BLNK.
Ooh, look at that ripping after hours.
Yeah, so it got a little bit of news on it as well.
Got revenues, it looks like. And then, yeah, increase of 351% compared to last year. It looks like, what did it say? Yeah, that's more charging stations contracted, 351% more than last year.
Yeah.
Higher revenue, 10% quarterly sale jump. So, yeah, they got some good earnings and stuff.
And then the next one I saw was BTBT.
Oh, boy. You're bringing my sweetheart back to me, huh?
Yeah, he's coming back and testing that trend hard. You see how it's kind of just coming on up to that trend.
Yeah, this daily chart's beautiful.
Yep. And it's only $11, so you can kind of load up on it.
Yeah, as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to rebound and don't have another leg down on that crash like they just had, this should be ready to take another move.
Yeah. The next one I saw was RNXT.
Yeah, that was the one I think I took a no, did I win on that one yesterday or take a loss? I lost
I
on that
like
one
it. It's
yesterday.
because it's had all of this sell off now, and it's now starting to trend upwards. It's got a new trend in there.
Yep, broke that downtrend, is now trending up.
Yep.
All four of those could be possible plays tomorrow.
One more. STRN.
Yeah,
Was that
SDR,
one?
that's the one, yeah, that I'm in right now. This could be a play tomorrow.
Yeah.
If it continues to hold up through after hours here and then hold up through pre-market above $5, it very easily could run a new IPO.
Yeah,
Other than that, was there anything else going on in the market today?
Nope, nothing but death.
Yeah, that's all I see. Look, little after hours rip there on MULN, but actually that's really low float, only 5 million shares. Oh, we'll see if it pops on the scanner tomorrow. But well, that's all I got for them. Just got to trade cautious right now while we're in this downtrending market, and that's why I wasn't taking very big shares today. Took smaller share sizes. When we're in the hot market, that's when you want to take the larger share size because you're going to get the bigger rips then. But in a market like this, you want to be safe. You want to make sure you're not giving back any of your profits because it is very choppy right now. A lot of volatility in the overall stock market. You can see right there on the market watch, we got pretty much every shade of green and red on the market watch right now.
Yeah.
So you got anything else for me? Any tips in this slow market we're back into?
Watch out for holidays. Sometimes your money doesn't come back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, because you weren't able to trade today, right? Because you only had a little bit of money settled because of the holiday. I know a lot of people got hit with that. Well, all right, guys. We will be back tomorrow morning. Both channels. Hal will be there earlier on the H&H Trader channel. Go check that out. Link in the description. I will be on around 9 a.m. Central Time. Probably not going to do a super long stream with it being Friday unless something magical happens, which could happen any day of the stock market. If you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. Sign up for it. It's free. Appreciate everybody joining us as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.